Welcome to National Sports Chat. This your boy Ken the Guru. You're now tuned in to my take, and I'm talking about Max Kellerman and the disrespect that he had towards TeoFimo Lopez. And the reason why I'm elaborating is because this is exactly why a lot of people are so anti-Lomachenko. So first of all, you guys are not just letting Lomachenko develop. I don't care if he's 30 years old. You know, he had a lot of amateur fights, but amateur, as most boxing fans know, and I ain't talking about the casual, they know that it's a totally different ball game from the amateurs to pro level. So they're crowning this man, saying that he's pound for pound, and then in the process, they want to disrespect everybody or anybody that comes close to even threatening that. So it's almost sound like to me that Max Kellerman either want to get a game plan that somebody has so they can so Lomachenko team can prepare for it, or they want to minimize the confidence of the opponent against Lomachenko, because he constantly asks the same thing every time he's about to fight Lomachenko. He say, well, I got a game plan for Lomachenko. You know, I see him do three things. Oh, do you want to share it? Why would he want to share it with you? Why would he want to share it so Lomachenko can work on it, so that could give Lomachenko the advantage? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't see that. Didn't see how Max Kellerman kept trying to get things out of TeoFimo Lopez so he can basically be idiotic enough to sit there and give out his game plan so Lomachenko can work at the things and then basically end up winning the fight. Like, come on, bro. It don't even make sense. And then here's my thing. In so-called Lomachenko greatness, they don't have to disrespect everybody to lift him up. That's why nobody likes Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly why, because it's not like, oh, well, Lomachenko is great, this person is great. It's like Lomachenko is great and you're okay, but Lomachenko just does this so much better. Like, it's a lot of things that a lot of other fighters do way better than Lomachenko. Floyd Mayweather had a way better footwork and way better reflexes, ability, and all that type of stuff. Like, you know, you the guys didn't rave about him. Everybody always wanted to talk about his flaws, but miraculously, Lomachenko is doing something that we really seen, but nobody have ever seen before. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I won't be surprised if TeoFimo knocked Lomachenko out. I really won't. And if so, I think that he would definitely win in dominant fashion, because what he did with Luke Campbell, you know, was pretty much like, could have been a draw, to be honest. You know, and there's just no hate towards Lomachenko. It's just like, look, man, you not giving nobody else the crown with 14 fights. You know, when Errol Spence had like 14 fights, 15 fights, did nobody sit there and say, oh, how great this guy is? And then you can't sit there and state he fought all these caliber of guys, and, you know, Nicholas Walters, he was on a long layoff before he fought him. And they basically want this man to be something really that he's not. You cannot give a man who already lost pound for pound over somebody who hasn't lost, and then sit there and say, oh, this the guy's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And you got people like Max Kellerman continuing to put Lomachenko on a high pedestal while allowing him to duck a person like Devin Haney and try to diminish TeoFimo accomplishment. Oh, well, you didn't do much. You're not like the real champion. Come on, bro. He got a belt, right? So how is he not the real champion? Like, I'm not understanding his whole logic, even though to me, Max Kellerman never make any sense. But in this interview, he made all the sense, and he was very clear with what he was trying to do, and that was he was trying to rattle TeoFimo, but he's confident, and in that confidence you see that it kind of bothers Max Kellerman, because Max Kellerman wants Lomachenko to be the best thing since sliced bread, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to give Lomachenko an excuse or outlet that they didn't give Floyd Mayweather. Because remember, Floyd Mayweather, he started off at a low weight. He started off lightweight or maybe even lower, but he worked his way up. Actually, a lot of the welterweights were bigger than him, but he proved greatness. But a lot of people say that Lomachenko is small and this and that and this and that. Okay, so was Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was small as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear the excuses. I just think that Max Kellerman was out of pocket, basically telling TeoFimo that he's not a champion. He's not a real champion. It's kind of like it's a difference between playing in the Nationals and, you know, just playing in the Fiesta Bowl or whatever bowl he mentioned. Like, bro, who are you to sit there and say what belt is more or less than? If Lomachenko had the same exact belt that TeoFimo had, or beat Comey for that belt, he wouldn't be talking about, oh, well, you're not the real champion because you haven't fought David Haney. Look, man, Lomachenko is not what everybody said he is, you know, but it's not going to work against an elite fighter. And then you see that when he fought Luke Campbell. Like, Luke Campbell gave him all that he can handle. You know, it's just that he got complacent in the ring, and then in his complacency, he actually turned out not to be in his favor. You know what I'm saying? But if he stayed throwing his punches and continued to do what he done, he would have won that match. But he didn't. You know, but Max Kellerman, if y'all haven't already, go watch the interview. That interview is the very reason why people do not sit there and embrace Lomachenko. It's because you got people like Max Kellerman trying to basically push Lomachenko on you and try to persuade you or try to get you to think the way that he wants you to think. People want Lomachenko to be the best. People basically try to guide you to saying how great Lomachenko is, basically while dismissing everybody else. He's not that great. He haven't done anything to be great. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: I'll give him great if he can beat Devin Haney, if he could beat TeoFimo, if he can beat Regis Prograis. I'm gonna say him too. If he could beat Josh Taylor, then I'll give him great, because those are fighters who are, you know, in that arena that can fight him. As a matter of fact, if he goes up and fight Terrence Crawford, because they talk about the whole pound for pound, look, they not that far off. Terrence Crawford can lose enough weight to go down to at least 140 to fight Lomachenko, if they think that he's that great, when they talk about pound for pound. You feel me? So y'all need to make sure, man, that y'all check this whole situation if you're a Lomachenko fan, because this is the exact reason why nobody appreciates Lomachenko and why people refuse to like Lomachenko. That's why he's not a draw, because you got people like ESPN trying to force you to make you think that you're looking at what you not yet convinced of. Far as like, if this person is even great. They was telling you this man was great since his second fight, which he ended up losing to Orlando Salido. So, I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, and I don't even care. But I'm going to continue to share my piece. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. But this your boy, Ken the Guru, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment down below in the comment section. And also share the video if you like to. So, you know, like I say, man, continue to grow with me. And, you know, we just gonna have fun while we doing it. I'm out.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is.